What's up, guys? Christian here with Maximum Inventory issue number 1. This is a new segment from Heroic Enemy where we're going to share with you our finds and our buys and our interests in the world of comic books, anywhere from anime, manga, anything that suits our fancy, anything collectible really, or anything we deem collectible or within our interest of hobby. So I hope you enjoy and let us know what you think about this new segment from Heroic Enemy. Thanks, guys. Alright, guys, so this is my desk. Don't mind the mess. I'm reorganizing my room right now. But I want to show you the rare items that I looted from this dungeon we call the comic book store, aka Dimple Records. Which, by the way, I'm really excited that Dimple Records has started to sell comic books in the past 6 months because I collect certain things, certain comic books that are pretty old actually, and so they're really hard to find single issues of. So Dimple Records, you have people who will come in and just give like whatever extras they have, and they'll sell them to Dimple for whatever the market price is or whatever someone's willing to pay for them. And so it's like $1 to $3 typically is your comic book price, even for the old ones. There's some that are expensive because you'll get a diamond in the rough. So I'll just begin with what I found today at Dimple. So these two were kick-arounds. They have this promotion going on at Dimple right now where you buy 10 books / comic books and you get the 11th one free. So I just picked these ones up as kick-around. Granted, I do collect Uncanny. I do collect the original Uncanny, and I'm working on 1 through 100. But as you can see, this is 262, so I'm kind of a ways away before I am anywhere close to finishing my Uncanny run. But that was cool. I saw this one. This was actually one of the only Uncannys they actually had there, which is kind of weird because it's a pretty popular series. I picked up a classic X-Men, issue 2, Return to Hellfire. If you guys are familiar with the Hellfire Club, you kind of know what that arc is about. But I have Archangel on the cover with Psylocke. I thought that was pretty cool. Moon Knight. Okay. I started collecting Moon Knight pretty much when from the very beginning when I started collecting comics about 1.5 years ago is when I got serious about it. But this is the original run for Moon Knight. I believe there's been 3 or 4 runs. And I found 4 through 6 right in the front of the stack of all these random like bins of comics that Dimple has. They have them poorly organized, by the way, but I had found all these Moon Knight issues. This one in particular I was really excited about because it's Moon Knight versus Moonshade, which is his like alter ego. It's an alternate dimension version of Moon Knight. I've always liked Moon Knight since I was a kid because his costume's awesome. His backstory is pretty badass too. He just kicks ass. So then we'll move on to Wolverine. I am one of the biggest Wolverine fans. I just absolutely love Wolverine. Have since I was a kid, and I'm just such a fanboy for Wolverine. One of the reasons that I actually am into X-Men in the first place is Wolverine. And so I collect the original run, which began in the 80s, that went into the late 90s. I'm still working on 1 through 100 as well with this one. I'm almost done with it. I'm pretty sure I'm about 80% done. But they had 84, so I know I needed this one. I saw that, picked it up. Which, shockingly, they did not have a lot of Wolverines either at this Dimple. So maybe someone else is collecting them, who knows, or they're holding on to them. I love this run here. I believe there was like 10 or 12 issues that had this art style at the cover, and I just absolutely loved that. But so the Secret of the Prime Sentinels. And then this one I thought was awesome because I'm such a Wolverine fanboy that I picked this Nick Fury of S.H.I.E.L.D. up just because it was guest starring Wolverine. I do this all the time with comics such as like Punisher and Captain America, like some of the OG runs where they have Wolverine cameo in it, and I just thought that's freaking awesome. So Wolverine's badass, and I recommend you read his comics. This was probably my favorite find from Dimple, just going through the bins, was Spawn. Now, as a child, I had a bunch of Spawn comics, and my father's first wife, I think she tossed them all, and I was really upset about that. So I'm really considering trying to complete this collection as well. This is a fairly new whim of mine, really, when it comes to comics. But Todd McFarlane, I mean, the freaking animation of Spawn has just always been just premier. It's just been awesome. And I got 7, 20, 24, and 25, I believe. Yeah. So that's something to look forward to. I'll keep you guys updated on that. Oh, and then my favorite newer comic to be is Fables. This started in the early 2000s, I believe, was when this run started. Granted, I didn't get interested into the Fables comic series until I want to say about a year ago, when I read up about it, heard some of my friends rave about them, and I played Wolf Among Us, which is, as you know, a rendition of one of the graphic novels. Fables is just, it's written very well. The thing I love about it is I've always been into, your nursery rhyme, your sort of fairy tales, folk legends, all that stuff. And they just do such an awesome job with like every little events. This one's Camelot Part 1. I look for single issues of these all the time, and I can never find them. And like what I usually find is the graphic novels, because those are like their call to fame. But I'm so happy when I find single issues, because I'm working on 1 through 100, and I think I'm closer to completing my Fables 1 through 100 than I am with my Wolverine, and I'm a huge Wolverine fan. So this is these ones are split apart quite a ways. This is 92 and 131. This is a part 1 of 2, and this is a part 1. I don't know. I can't remember how long the Camelot run. I have it like scribbled on a piece of paper what I need. But needless to say, this is I always like spend way too much money when I go to Dimple. It's really tempting, but I got about 22 comics, I think, from Dimple, and definitely recommend going there if you're not like a crazy collector. I'm not like super crazy. I collect currently I'm collecting the Star Wars, the current Star Wars, the new Wolverine with X-23, Deadpool, Spider-Man. That one's just kind of a fun one that I'm interested in, and Darth Vader. That's someone that kind of goes without saying, I guess, if you're a huge Star Wars buff. As you can see, I got the Yoda right there. But yeah, I mean, let me know what you guys think about this segment. We're really trying to diversify our content, and I think this is a good way to do it, because, I mean, David has a little different taste in comics than I do, but he's going to be contributing to this as well, and really, really excited to see where this goes and how we can share this hobby of ours with you. So let me know what you think in the comment section below, and give us a like and a subscribe if this is your first visit to the channel. Well, looks like our inventory is full. So until next time, heroic enemy out.